Hey, here I am in Glendale, California. Hey, I am telling you about an interesting gallery show I attended a few days ago here in Southern California. I was walking on Hollywood Boulevard towards the east end of Hollywood Boulevard. I was on my way to see live comedy improv. There are several places in Hollywood where you can do that, which are combination schools and small stages. There's one called Second City West, and then there's one called Improvisation Olympics. There's one called Comedy Sports. And I've only done that recently, that I've been going to these theaters. It's quite easy to get on the bus from where I live in Glendale on the north edge of Los Angeles and take the bus into Hollywood and see live comedy. Well, it's professional performers and students at these schools. These places are schools, and they have some pros who come and perform on their stages. But as I was walking, I hit a store called La Luz de Jesus. It's a combination store and gallery. I haven't been there since they moved to Hollywood Boulevard, and I was really kind of blown away by this store. What they basically have is a lot of unusual, kind of underground-ish type items. A lot of items that are a little bit psychedelic, sort of, but they always have usually have a little bit of a dark twist. Many books on art, movies, music, and then gift items, art items, unusual masks, not many clothes, lots of paintings for sale, and lots of knick-knack type items. But then the show was, it was called the Biennial Taxidermy Show. It's a case where artists have taken generally skeletons, or they've taxidermied whole small animals and then done artistic things with them. Well, let me see. Here's actually the announcement. I'll hold it up. Now this is hard to see, but it's actually the real skull from a little dog. The white bone part is a real skull, but then I think they've added kind of artificial eyes, and they've added some metal parts like the ears. The part that looked like ears are an addition of metal. But this was a piece in the actual show, and it was quite cool. And they had many pieces that played with this idea. In some cases they were dioramas, like mice and rats in different scenes. They had one that was it was a larger animal. It could have been, there was a beaver. This animal might have been, just some animal that's maybe 2.5 feet long with a tail, but the artist had set it so that it's hanging by its tail from a swing, and its body is kind of curved like this, and it's kind of offering a flower in its front paws. I'm going to put a link down below so you can look at the gallery's website and you can easily find this show. And I really enjoyed this show. I had really never thought of doing this kind of intricate art with dead animals. They do make the point that the animals are roadkill or shelter kill, but they haven't been killed just to make this art. That there's a mercifulness involved. But why did I like it? Well, for me, it just I do enjoy things that are different. I like the idea that they were getting something useful out of these dead animals, skeletons or bodies. And it's interesting to look at nature. Well, it was a chance to look more closely at these animals and what they look like. Because of course they're dead, but you can study and examine their bodies. And I'm sure there's other reasons that I liked it, but those are some. So I don't know where you are as you watch this video. I would certainly imagine the website has many photos from this exhibit, and I would certainly imagine there's photos online from other sources of this kind of art. But if you get a chance to see it live, it's pretty cool. And I suppose a person could actually, well, if there's not enough people doing it where you are to create a gallery show, I suppose you could track down individual artists if you respond to it and if it really moves you the way it moved me. Or maybe you could travel to where there's gallery shows. Gee, I don't know. But I'm making you aware of it, and I would think it might intrigue you and bring some interesting ideas and feelings into your mind and heart.